feel like I don't know what you're talking about.
And we are back on this very cold Friday morning. It is 20 degrees out there, and we're going to see plenty of sunshine today. However, you know what? I don't think it's going to be warm enough. High temperatures, we may hit 40, 42. I don't know. That's a stretch. And tomorrow, no snow at least. No rain to worry about. Tomorrow, high temperatures of 51 with your low of 36, and yet still more sunshine. And the weekend, rain over Sunday, and definitely possibly a Monday. Hopefully no snow, so we'll be okay. And then back to temperatures. Look at next week. Those lows are sticking around 20s. Burr, burr, burr. All right, Matthew, Kyle, let's talk about a few things. This is the Paper Bag Christmas, and this is November 14th and the 16th. And adults are $10 for the tickets, so you can contact them for additional information. And what else do we have, Brian? That's it? All right, let's talk about a trip that Matthew Kyle went on. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
So.
You're just a world traveler, aren't you?
Well, I go a few places, so, but yeah.
You do, but missions are very close to your heart.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've had the opportunity to travel to several different places, and you know, and really, it's just one of those things when you, it's part of being a believer. It's part of who we are. You know, it's not just an act we're supposed to do once in a while. It should be who we are. So.
You know, you always hear people say, if you've ever been on a mission trip, it just changes your views, changes your thoughts, and you get to see how other parts of the world live. And it's really, by far, we are so spoiled and just ungrateful, I guess, living here. Everything's at our fingertips. And when you go to different countries, they say it changes you.
Yeah, I think it definitely has the opportunity to do that. I mean, you see things. One, you see poverty that you don't see here. It's not to say that we don't have
poverty.
Some. Yeah, and so there's some people living. You know, there's estimated there's 1 billion people that live on less than $1 a day, and so. So you go to places and you can see some extreme poverty, yeah. And then, you know, it's also encouraging when you see people who are believers in other countries. A lot of times, just their outlook on life and the way they view the gospel and the way they talk about Jesus. It's a lot different here. Sometimes we take for granted. You know, we Americanize our Christianity. And
can you believe? I mean, and in some countries they're, I mean, possibly put in jail, possibly killed, threatened. I mean, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
But yet you still go.
Well, there's always possibilities, you know, and so you know, that things like that happen, and a lot of times for someone like me going for just a few weeks, it's most likely I'm going to get deported.
What do you get out of it?
What do I get out of it?
What do you get out of it?
Well, I think for me, it's a part of, like I said, it's the Great Commission. You know, Jesus said, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel." And
now, where is this?
This is in Southeast Asia,
okay.
And we're in it's a school there, so they're building a new building in the back corner there, and so there's kids there from about 4 years old to about 14, and so we got to take each age group or each class give them about 20-30 minutes and play some games and just hang out, and so. And then we were able to. I mean, yeah, those are. I say I think those are about 4. Those are the youngest ones. They're about 4 years old, and so we were able to give them some Chick-fil-A cows and some apples and other things, some just small gifts, and so. But just having a good time. So that's the playground of a school right there. I mean, you can see all the kids down there on the playground, kind of gathered together, and so these schools and this village. That's in Xi'an. That's the Terracotta Warriors. That was a place we just got to go on our last day to visit and see. So pretty interesting there.
Yeah.
So, but that's our team there. So there were 8 of us total, and this is in Xi'an also. That's the bell tower. So it's they use it for a lot of different things, but it's a pagoda style building. So pretty interesting to see. So it was really beautiful at night the way they light that up.
So when you went on this trip, what was the main thing that they needed? So I know some people go and they dig wells and they do the water thing, and you know, or they build houses. What was it that you guys did? So
it's a group of friends from Chick-fil-A, and we go and so we have some friends there, and they're there to spread the gospel. They're trying to reach unengaged, unreached people groups, and the way they've determined to do this is through a restaurant. And so, but this couple has no restaurant experience. They started about 4 years ago and just felt like that's what God wanted them to do was open a restaurant. Didn't really know what to do with it. She's a physical therapist. He's a teacher by trade.
So they totally switched.
Yeah. So this is nothing that they had any idea about. So we really started going there just to kind of help them, just kind of give them some some good business principles, to give them, just some help in running their business, so that trying to make it profitable, trying to being able to make it go over this restaurant. So, and just interesting that someone put us in touch with them about 3 years ago.
So they must be doing well. They're still going.
They're doing pretty good. Yeah, the restaurant's profitable, and
It's
they're
always easy to start a new restaurant. Just open up.
It's not, and especially not in a place where they are. I mean, with limited money and no experience, really, it can be tough. So, but we were able to help them out, and then we were able to go into those schools, and just really they were just making contacts and building relationships for our friends to go in and be able to share the gospel with these teachers and these students. So,
Well, thanks for sharing with us this morning.
Sure.
It was very interesting. He does several things like that. Chick-fil-A is always good, too. So go by Chick-fil-A, see Matthew. They're open at 6 a.m., so they're already open. Everything's ready. Go swing by there. Make sure you get that iced coffee. We know. All right, we're headed over to Barry K right now. We'll be back right after this.
Your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take a single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And if you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth making. Loving might seem a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some hell-bent heart leave you bitter. If you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And if you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Now we know time is a wheel in constant motion, always rolling us along. Tell me who wants to look back on their years and wonder where those years have gone. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And if you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you